Hey there, my name is Caitlin Green, and I just want to start off by thanking you so much for taking time out of your day to check out this short video of me just explaining a little bit about what coaching has done in my life and how it might benefit yours as well. So I'm going to start off by just telling a little bit about my story. I used to be someone who was cripplingly shy, to the point that if I was out in public and someone approached me that I knew that I wasn't expecting to see that day and started a conversation with me, I would get red in the face. Just because I was that shy, I just was not a good conversationalist, and I never knew what to say to people, and it was insane how shy I was. And I think that came from a lack of confidence in myself. I didn't feel confident in my own skin, and because of that, I didn't think that my story mattered. So I was a person that was fine just coasting through life under the radar. I would rather be unnoticed than someone point me out, and like I would never want to raise my hand and call attention to myself. And so because I didn't think my story mattered, I also never saw myself as a leader. I always just kind of followed and did what other people did, and I was very much of a people pleaser. And I didn't think there was a problem with that until I discovered coaching, and I realized, like, I don't have to be this person that's like so shy and like just stuck in my own little bubble, I guess. But another thing about me was I always quit things that were tough. So I would not really tell very many people when I had goals in mind, because I didn't want, even though I was shy, I wanted to appear strong to people on the outside. So I didn't want to not accomplish something that I said I was going to accomplish. So I would share it with people. That way it's an easy out for me if I wasn't able to accomplish it. No one would know, because they wouldn't know I was ever even trying to do it in the first place. So an example of that is I have wanted to run a half marathon for the last 6+ years now. And I've started training for it like several times, and I've just never finished. And it's something that's hard. I do not like running, honestly. Now that I've been training more, I do enjoy like shorter runs, and it's just a time for me to get away and just kind of get my thoughts all together and just kind of be at peace. But running is still not my strong suit. It's not something I'm good at. And I am signed up for a half marathon actually a week from today. I will be running my first half marathon in Wisconsin, maybe my last, because like I said, it's not something I enjoy, running long distances. But I know I'm going to finish the half marathon, whether or not I have to walk part of it. I know it's not going to be pretty. I know it's not going to be fast, but I will complete it. And it's all because I've shared my goals now with other people, and I'm held accountable. So that's a huge thing for me. Is I was a chronic quitter. So if that is you, I totally get where you're coming from. But you can bounce back from that, and you can learn how to actually finish things that you start, and not just quit them when things get tough. Another thing that I was never good about was dreaming big. So I always just thought, I'd have this 9-to-5 job forever. I'd have kids later. I'd have to juggle that with my job. And I was just fine with living a mediocre life. And that is not to say, like, if you like your 9-to-5 job, that's amazing, and I'm happy for you. But for me, I never knew that I was missing out on anything really, again, until I was introduced to this opportunity. And now I know that my passion is in coaching. The reason I know that is I'm a dental hygienist. So Monday through Thursday, I work as a dental hygienist. I used to have to work on Fridays as well. I used to work a part-time job on the weekends as well, but I've been able to cut back my hours since I've started this opportunity. And so now I just work Monday to Thursday. Friday to Sunday, I'm able to work on my coaching business and do what I want and live life on my own terms. And the reason I know it's my passion is even when I'm working as a dental hygienist and when I'm doing other things in life, I'm always thinking about coaching, and I'm always thinking of ways that I can help other people just learn how to live a happier and healthier lifestyle. I'm always looking to improve the way that I do things so that I'm able to reach and help more people. And that to me just speaks volumes that I know that that's my passion now. And so again, if you like your job, I'm not knocking that at all. If you want to work 9-to-5 forever, that's totally cool. But for me, it's just not something that I want to continue doing, especially once we decide to have kids. I don't want to never see my kids. I want to be able to spend all the time with them, but still contribute to our family with an income, which is why coaching is amazing. One other thing that I struggled with before coaching was just being consistent with my health. I liked working out, but I always had to have a buddy. If they weren't available, I wasn't going to be working out. So I would go to the gym. I wouldn't go to the gym alone because, again, I was someone who didn't want to look silly, and I didn't want to reach out to people because I was too shy. So if I didn't have a buddy there to help me, then I wouldn't really want to go. I'd be too nervous to go by myself, which sounds crazy if you don't know about being shy, but that is just how it was. I'm being honest with you. So I would work out really well with a buddy for like a week or so, and then we'd get off track because our schedules wouldn't match up in a line. So like 2 weeks would go by, I haven't worked out, and then I'd get back on track, and it was just such an off and on thing. I also had no clue how to eat clean. I ate out a lot of the time, or I'd eat lean cuisines, or just things that were not healthy for my body, and I would just always give in to my cravings no matter what. Like if I wanted something, I was getting it. And now that's totally changed. So that's a little bit about how my story used to be. And now that I've started coaching, I'm a totally different person. So from working on my personal development, which is funny to think about because I used to think it was so silly. Whenever I started coaching, people were always talking about how important personal development was. And I was like, that's silly. Like, I don't need that. I'm fine the way that I am. I don't need to work on myself. I don't need to work on my mindset. And that's just the way I was. So I really honestly tried to ignore it for as long as possible. I tried to avoid doing it basically and put it off all the time. And now I'm so thankful that I finally decided to dive into it and that I've seen how it's transforming my life and how important it is. So from doing personal development daily for the last year or so, I've been a coach for 2 years now, but since doing personal development for the last year or so, I have gained so much confidence in myself. I know that my story matters. I know that I can lead other people. I'm leading other people, my challengers on my team. And I'm still shy, but I'm getting a lot better about, I'm the person sometimes that reaches out to others now rather than just kind of sinking back in my little hole. As far as quitting hard things, again, like I told you before, I share my goals with my whole team and I share them with everyone around me so that I am held accountable, so that I know like I'm not going to give up on this. Again, it might not be pretty, whatever I'm working towards, getting it accomplished, but it will happen and it might take longer than I plan, but I will finish what I start. And it's just amazing having the accountability of people on the team and everything to get those things done. So I don't quit things anymore. If I say that I'm going to do them, they're getting done. It just depends on when. As far as dreaming big, I know that I have so many possibilities in this life, and I know that I can have the freedom to live a life that I want. I don't have to work for someone that tells me when I have to be there, that it determines whether or not I get paid. If they decide they don't want to pay me one week, then they can do that. Like, it's not right, but they can do that. And it's like, I get paid based on my own efforts. If I work hard, I'm getting paid. And I'm getting paid to do something that I love, and not that I don't like dental hygiene, but it's just, again, not where my passion is. So I've learned to dream so much bigger, and I have such a different plan for my life and for my family than I used to before coaching. As far as my health has changed completely, I still struggle with my nutrition. That's something that I think is always going to be a work in progress, but I've definitely gotten a lot better. I know what eating clean is. I know how to do it now, and I do it more consistently, and I still indulge, and that's always going to happen. That's just a fact of life, but I indulge a little bit too much still. So I'm still working on dialing in my nutrition, but it's gotten way better. And as far as my fitness goes, I consistently work out 6 days a week, 100% of the time. Like, I never skip my workouts. If I do, then that means the rest day that I had scheduled that week is going to be catching up on that workout that I missed earlier in the week. So it might not always happen when I want it to, but I consistently work out and I love it. Like, on days that I don't work out, I feel lost and I'm like, what am I going to do with myself? I'm not putting workout clothes on. Like, this feels weird. But my health has changed completely because of this opportunity. So now I want to talk a little bit about the company that we work for. So I'm an online health and wellness coach with Beachbody. And the reason I love Beachbody so much is that their mission is to end the trend of obesity, which obviously we have a huge problem with here in America. And other people do in other parts of the world as well. But I feel like our society is so about quick fixes and being lazy, and Beachbody is just not down with that. So the thing that I love is this job requires you to be a better person. It doesn't, like, you're not going to be successful in this business if you truly do not want the best for other people. But going back to the health part, their number one goal is having people be healthier and happier. So coaching came to be because they were getting plenty of money coming in from people buying their programs from infomercials, but they were realizing that people weren't completing the programs. They were buying them and setting them on their shelves, and they were never getting through them. And so they wanted to implement something where they could be held accountable and they could make sure that people finished the programs and got results. They didn't want the money if people weren't getting results. So they invented coaching, and to have people like us who hold people accountable and push them through their journey and have it be a constant thing rather than something that they just do for a week and then fall off track. So I think that is so cool that this company is built and that this business is built on truly wanting the best for people and wanting to make sure that they get real results, and not the fact they don't care about the money part. They care about the health part, which I think is so cool. As far as, I want to talk a little bit about the team. So everyone's team is a little different. There's tons of different teams with Beachbody, but the team that I'm on is so focused on, first of all, self-care and support. So we always stress like working on yourself first. And we are such a team of people that, like, I've always had issues in the past with competing and stuff with other women, and just with anything in life, even if it's just something small and stupid, like it's always been a competition. And I feel like so many times, like, women just try to drag each other down. Whereas with this opportunity, our team is so unique in the fact that we're always lifting each other up. We're always supporting each other. We always have each other's back. And that's not something that I used to have. I never had a huge group of women who were always pushing me to do better. It was, again, more of a competition and just something that wasn't very healthy. So the fact that I have a group of people now that push me to do better and to be better, and that we all want success for each other, like, our team has so many trainings, they're all free. It's free. They want to help you. We want to help you to make this something that can fit into your lifestyle that you can become great at. And it's not going to be all pretty at first. Like, it's going to be a tough road to get good at it, but we are here to support you and to help you through that. And we're never going to leave you hanging. So as long as you are trying, we're going to be there to help lift you up and help push you further. So I think that's so cool that we just have constant support and real friendships in this team and in this community. And that is something I didn't realize I needed before coaching, but now I've found it. And it's like, it's one of my favorite parts about coaching. There's so many great things, as you're hearing, but like, the community of such a huge group of people just coming together to do better is just amazing to me. I just want to go over a couple objections. So one objection that I get is time. And if you've ever heard me talking on my social media at all, I think that is an excuse. I think so many people just, they want to get better. They say they want to get better, I guess, and they want to change things in their life, but they really don't, because all these things are just excuses. So like I said before, I feel like our society is so stuck on quick fixes. People just want to get results quick, and they want to do it the easy way. They would rather just go on autopilot, and they would rather have the easy way rather than struggling to get to something amazing. They would rather just like go on autopilot to have something mediocre, if that makes sense. So as far as time, it's like everyone has time for working out and for this business. It doesn't require a lot of time. I used to only do like 30 minutes to an hour in my business every single day. That's all I had time for. Now I have more time on the weekend. Now that I don't have to work on the weekends, I'm able to spend more time on my business then. But I started building this business with just 30 minutes to an hour a day. So it's whatever time you have to spend, that's what you do. You start with that and you just work your way up from there. And same with working out. 30 minutes to an hour of working out every single day is not hard. You might have to sacrifice watching Netflix for 30 minutes to an hour. You might have to sacrifice scrolling the newsfeed, which is something that I struggle with still sometimes. You might have to sacrifice 30 minutes to an hour of sleep so you can get up earlier or stay up later to get those things accomplished. But if it's something that you truly want, you will make time for it and you will make it happen. Another objection is that you don't know what to do. And I totally get that. I started out as a discount coach. I just wanted the discount on Shakeology. I had no interest in coaching. And then as I went, I just saw what other people were doing in their lives, and I wanted that. I wanted more, and I progressed, and I've learned along the way. I, as your coach, am here to help you, and I'm going to teach you along the way. What I'm going to tell you is start with your own journey. Start by gaining confidence, by gaining whatever you need in your life, and then getting healthier and getting happier on your own. And then you can help share that journey with others. You'll start sharing it on social media. You'll start reaching out to people. But I'm here. I will help train you on all of that. Again, there's so many trainings, and they're all free on our team. So we aren't here to leave you hanging. Again, we want the best for you, and we want to help you reach success, but you have to want it for yourself, and you have to be willing to try. So as far as not knowing what you're getting into, we're here to help guide you through that whole process. Another one is price. So this is not expensive because you're going to get results. If you try, you're going to get results. And so then it's not expensive because it's worth it. And once you know the value of everything that you're getting, it is not expensive at all. So let me go into breaking down how you sign up. You can sign up as a coach with just $39.95. It's just a fee to get started, and you can do that, but 99% of my people sign up with what's called a challenge pack. The reason being is because, again, this whole coaching thing is about becoming better and helping others do the same. The way to do that is by having tools to help you transform your life. And Shakeology and Beachbody On Demand is going to help you do that. So a challenge pack is a month of Shakeology and a year of access to what's called Beachbody On Demand. And that's where you get all of your workouts. So when you have that, you can help, again, transform your own life and then help others do the same. If you just sign up for the $39.95, it's going to be hard to share your story because you're not going to have much of a transformation. You might in your mindset if you're working on personal development, but as far as those tools, it's going to be something in your tool belt, even if you don't use it every day, to help other people be able to get through a plateau or just get started on being healthy in general. So I always suggest doing the challenge pack. Most people do that. So let me break down the price. A month of Shakeology is typically $130. When you get the challenge pack, it's $160. So you're essentially getting a year of all access to the Beachbody On Demand for $30. Normally, a gym membership is $30 on its own per month, and this is $30 for a year. The Beachbody On Demand, you can access it anywhere you have access to Wi-Fi. If you don't have Wi-Fi, that's not an excuse. You can download the workouts anywhere that you do have Wi-Fi and then take them home and do them at home. So you can access it on any device, your phone, your laptop, your computer, or your iPad, and then you can take those to the gym too. So if you're someone who needs people around you that are pushing towards similar things in person and you need to see those people pushing for things to get you going, you can take your Beachbody On Demand to the gym, and it has super trainers on there that are telling you exactly what to do so you don't injure yourself. And it has meal plans for every single workout. It has workout calendars so you know what workout to do every single day without having to think about it twice. It has so many different kinds of workouts so you never get bored. There's dance ones, there's weightlifting, there is cardio, there is yoga, Pilates, there's a maternity section, there's anything you can think of. So you can always switch it up and never get bored. There's also a cooking show on there. There's so many things on there, and it's a year of all access for $30, so it's a steal. And then as far as Shakeology goes, for me, it's helped me increase my energy throughout the day. It's helped clear up my skin. It's helped make me regular, which is huge. It has helped make me curb my cravings, especially for like sugary, carby foods. If I drink it in the morning, I don't really crave stuff as much throughout the day. It replaces my need for a multivitamin because all of the nutrients and vitamins that I need are in that shake, so I don't have to take another supplement on the side. As far as if you're pregnant or nursing, most doctors approve you can just take Shakeology. You don't need a prenatal. You might have to add like a folic acid and an iron, but other than that, you're good to go as far as prenatals go. As far as knowing the value in it, it has protein in it. So if people try to compare it to other protein shakes, it's not just a protein shake. Again, it has vital micronutrients and superfoods that your body needs to thrive. And you don't know that you're missing those things until you start drinking it, and then you feel amazing and you're like, oh my gosh, what have I been doing my whole life? So it really helps your body to run smoother. It decreases inflammation. It's really, there's nothing that compares to it. So when people try to compare it to other protein shakes, it's hard for me because it's not just a protein shake. It's a meal replacement shake, and it does such amazing things for your body. So when you think about the fact that you are getting all of that one meal every single day, when you see the bulk of it at $130, you're like, ooh, that's kind of a lot. But if you were to buy all your groceries at once, all your gas at once for a month, that number is going to seem big. But if you break it down, $130 is $4.33 per shake. And if you sign up as a coach and get the discount, your monthly fee is only $115 instead of $130. And so that breaks down to $3.83 per day. So $3.83 for a shake that's replacing another meal. So you're not spending that money on another meal that you'd be spending out at Panera or whatever. Tell me another meal that you can get that is that healthy and that's going to help your body in so many different ways as that for that cheap of a price. You really aren't going to find it anywhere. So once you learn the value of Shakeology and you start drinking it consistently, you're going to know the value more, and you're going to know that it's worth it and that it's not expensive. So that's kind of the breakdown. So when you go to sign up, I would always suggest, again, starting with the challenge pack so you can start your own journey to getting healthier and helping other people do the same. So that's $160. And then going forward, if you're signing up as a coach, it's $115 a month. And again, you're replacing that need of going out to eat and getting something, or if you have a problem with going to Target all the time and spending money on things you don't need. I have that issue sometimes. You're gonna have to take money from other places that you're spending it a little frivolously, and then putting it into your Shakeology each month instead. So you just have to think, is it worth it? And once you try it, you're gonna know that it is, because you're gonna know the value once again. So I hope that this video has kind of explained a little bit more about what coaching can do for you, value that it can add to your life, not just getting healthier and happier, but the community and gaining confidence and gaining leadership skills and being able to dream bigger for yourself. So many things will change in your life if you just say yes. So I want to thank you so much for taking time out of your day. Sorry, it's like 90 degrees here and I think our air is off. So I'm burning up. But I just want to thank you so much for taking time out of your day again to watch this video, learn a little bit more about whether you think it would be a good fit for you. And I can't wait to chat with you more and hear more about your life story, how you've been in the past and how you'd like to progress in the future, and to see if you think this would be a good avenue for you to get there. So I can't wait to get to know you better. Thank you so much again for your time, and I hope you have an amazing day.